Honey Badger is looking at it and he's saying, the Kelly Green is coming back. I think I might want to go to Philly. Dallas still stinks. You're by the way, King Dingbat here, and I gotta tell you what. I'll tell you what. The babyface assassin is pumped up right now. He is pumped up. That's because the Honey Badger may come to Philly. That's right. The Eagles have emerged as one of the frontrunners to land TYRANN Mathieu, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 39K. We want to get to 40K by the time the draft is over. So hit that subscribe button. And if you've been subscribed for a while, just double check, double moonwalk check that you're still subscribed. YouTube's been unsubscribing people. I've had 3 people today from the last video just tell me that they didn't realize they were unsubscribed. So please do that. Please double check. I appreciate it. Now, I'm going to jump right into this because this got me excited. I got to tell you, I don't know if it's just the lack of free agents that we've signed or the possibility that when I look at if the Eagles could land the Honey Badger, what that would do to this defense going into next year. Because then I think you can really honestly say that the Eagles have significantly improved their defense overall, okay? Now, let's start with the information we're being told. One, Ian Rappaport. I like Ian Rappaport. He's all right. But he basically put out a tweet that says, sources, free agent TYRANN Mathieu had a virtual visit with the Eagles. Pound Eagles, not hashtag, pound Eagles. As Philly has emerged as a prime location for one of the top free agents. The Honey Badger visited the Saints this week and now has done a Zoom with Philly. His market is heating up. And it should. Because the Honey Badger, look, he's 29 years old today, but he's actually going to be 30 by the time he plays football next year. To me, for what the Eagles are trying to do, usually I want to stay clear of guys 30, right? Because the Eagles obviously are trying to get younger. But in this case, with a guy like him, who I think can play another 3-4 years, you got to go out and you got to try to get him if you can. Definitely, you have to try. Now, this doesn't mean that you ignore the offense, right? I'm not saying by making this signing, we definitely just ignore the offense. I'm not saying that. But, the one thing, I always say is you can't always have everything be perfect. Everything doesn't happen in the perfect time. So the only time really great wide receivers, for example, come out and become available is only when the Eagles have everything else in place and just need that receiver. Sometimes you have to strike because you're not going to get that chance again. And I feel like with TYRANN Mathieu, the Honey Badger, I feel like that is one of those situations. I mean, we brought in Malcolm Jenkins. I believe he was 30 or 31 years old too. And look how much he impacted us. We desperately need safeties. We really need 2 safeties. Now, we did bring Anthony Harris back. And if you put the Honey Badger on this safety, on this secondary with Darius Slay and Anthony Harris and, whatever they're going to do a corner. I mean, maybe they draft a corner. Maybe you can get a guy like Steven Nelson to come back for 1 year. I think it's dramatically going to improve this defense. And then with the Honey Badger, Hassan Reddick, Kazir White, you got 3 guys on the defensive side that are going to play before we've even gone into this draft. The defense will be significantly better. Oh my gosh, I hope this happens. I hope this happens. Not just because there will be a lot of happy people out there, but I think that seeing the Honey Badger, especially if he signs like a 2 or 3 year contract and then Kelly Green comes out, like, to me, that's a selling point. Like, if I'm trying to get a player to come to Philly, dude, Kelly Greens are coming back. Kelly Greens are coming back. Where do I sign? That's how I feel about Kelly Green. So, yes, we got to get the Honey Badger. I mean, look, he's a 3-time Pro Bowler. The guy is a good player, and you know, I think this would be a great pickup. And he's not the perfect player. He's not the best safety right now in football. All those things, he's not. But he would be compared to what we had last year, he is a significant upgrade. Kevon Wallace has shown us absolutely nothing. I know I'm probably loud and moving around. I'm just excited about the possibilities of bringing the Honey Badger in. I think this is cool. I think this is a big deal. The Eagles have emerged one of the prime locations, okay? And they met with him virtually. I say get his ass on a plane and let's get him into Philly. Let him come to Philly. Let him see. He did visit the New Orleans Saints, a day or two ago. Now, that does concern me a little bit because I think that's like around his hometown, right? That's where it is. But if the Eagles could draft. I'm already in draft mode. But if the Eagles could sign him, if they can somehow land him, that would be fantastic. Now, Howie Roseman in Howie Vision is going to have to figure a way to adjust his contract or manipulate his contract because I don't know how much he's asking for. I don't know how much the Eagles have. I think the Eagles have like $11 million or something. They still got to sign free agents. So they're going to have to get him to sign basically a team-friendly cap situation. You can do that many ways, right? You can have it set where you pay a guy up front, so you're giving upfront money, signing bonus money, and you could get rid of a lot of that cap, or you can spread it out through the year. So the Eagles, that's one of Howie Roseman's strengths, right? He does very good with trades, and he's okay with contracts. I wouldn't say he's great with contracts, but I think he's okay with contracts. But he's good at figuring out how to create space, cap space. So if the Eagles are virtually meeting with him, I think that there's legitimate interest. And it sounds like, according to everything I'm reading, that the Eagles are one of the top teams interested in it, and they have a shot. They have a legitimate shot. This would significantly improve your defense. It definitely would. I don't think there's any question. The question that I would have right after, if they do sign him, which they'll probably sign him like as soon as I put this up, but my question then is going to go right back to the offensive side of the ball. Well, what about the offense, right? It makes me wonder, this draft is so interesting because, like I said, you can look at like 2-3 different people's mock draft, and they're completely different. Top 10, top 5, it's completely different. You have no idea. We have no idea how this draft is going to go, how it's going to unfold. Look, if you want to get really fancy, right? What if somehow, and I'm not saying this is going to happen or it's likely, but just a what if situation. Could you imagine, who the hell's texting me? People are texting me, why don't I have a video out on TYRANN Mathieu? That's why I'm getting texts. I just got home. I have to run back and forth. I got the kids home. I'm running around from work to back, trying to get everything done. It happens, but what the hell is this? But can you just imagine a situation where, like, somehow the Eagles trade up or some way they get Sauce Gardner? So you have Darius Slay, Sauce Gardner, and you sign the Honey Badger? Dude, that's kind of a sick secondary. You got Vontae Maddox in slot. Dude, that would be kind of sick, wouldn't it? I think the Eagles are going to go defensive line in the draft. I do. I still think they're going defensive tackle with their first pick. But you don't know, with that second pick, they could take a corner. Stingley just had a really good pro day. A lot of people are down on Stingley. I'm pretty high on him. I think he's going to be a player. So, I would love to see TYRANN Mathieu. I hope between TYRANN Mathieu and Brandon Cooks and all these other, something's got to pan out, right? It's got to pan out. I needed to, man. I'm going crazy over here, man. I'm going crazy. I'm busting a nut. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm just antsy, man. I want something to happen. I think to land the Honey Badger is a significant upgrade, and I just think the defense is a lot better. You can't say a lot about the offense, but you can definitely say, yes, the Eagles' defense has gotten a lot better with Reddick, with the Honey Badger, with the additions you're going to probably add in the draft on defense, with White. You've gotten better. You have gotten better. And the NFC East is wide open. The NFC Conference, in my opinion, is wide open. So, yeah, Honey Badger, virtual meeting with the Eagles. I feel like there's a 50-50 shot, you know? I feel like we got a 50-50 shot right now. This is a good sign, because I thought when he went to New Orleans to visit, I thought he was going to get signed, but he didn't. So, yeah, keep your fingers crossed, say your prayers, eat your vegetables, all that kind of stuff. Perform your matrimonial duties. You know what I mean? Don't ask for my autograph if you see him on the street, because I am not Denzel Washington, even though I look like him. And let's get the Honey Badger. With that said, make sure you like, subscribe, all those beautiful things. Take care. Talk to you later. Don't be a dingbat. And of course, it is Howie Vision. We're all just living in it. You know what I'm sitting in? The Eagles airport shuttle. That's right. I'm at the NovaCare waiting for Derek Barnett, Jalen Regular to walk out and get in the shuttle, because I'm taking their ass to the airport because they stink. That's right. They stink. Denzel Washington. Out.